Hi, I'm Andrew, the founder of IKAWA and the inventor of the IKAWA Professional Roaster, the world's first digital micro-roaster. Today I'm going to present to you the IKAWA Home Roaster. The perfect cup of coffee is hard to find. When you buy a pack of coffee, it could already be months old, and when you open it, it begins to lose its freshness and very quickly becomes stale. Big brands have tried to overcome this with things like nitrogen flushing and vacuum packing to keep it tasting fresh. The coffee is roasted in the way they like it, but this means you're missing out on all the different flavours locked in different coffee beans. The IKAWA Home Roaster allows you to get the very best from your coffee beans. Thanks to our invention, you can source green coffee beans from iconic locations and discover your perfect way to roast them. Green coffee beans stay fresh for much longer, which means using our invention, you can make a truly fresh cup of coffee with beans sourced directly from producers. You'll be able to roast coffee like a professional at home at the press of a button, allowing you to taste and appreciate the beans when they're at their very best and not 6 months old.
Hi, I'm Phil Schluter. I run a family coffee trading business. We've been using the Pro Roaster since the very first ones came out. We have them in our trading offices in Europe. We have them in our sourcing offices in Africa. I've been advising IKAWA on the development of the Home Roaster, which I think is a piece of equipment which has the potential to revolutionise the entire coffee supply chain. To get the best from a great coffee requires the perfect roast. You may want to try a light roast to bring out the acidity and accentuate the floral and the citrus flavours. You may want to do a longer roast and bring out some of the sweetness and sugars. You may want to bring that acidity down and that body up so you can prepare your coffee as an espresso. The world of coffee is a fantastic adventure, from the flower to the bean to the cup. And having an IKAWA Home Roaster allows you to join in on that adventure yourself.
The IKAWA Home Roaster has the power to revolutionise the world of coffee for the benefit of both coffee drinkers and coffee growers. I grew up in coffee growing countries where my dad worked with coffee farmers, helping them produce.
So we created an app which talks to the roaster via Bluetooth. It will be available on Android and Apple iOS. Our green coffees will come with recommended roast recipes which are tailored for those particular types of beans. You can start with these. Then, if you're feeling adventurous, you can adjust the roast. You can make it hotter, cooler, or change the duration of the roast to bring out the different flavors. We know you will love our selection of green coffee beans, but of course, our roaster will work with any other green coffee beans too. As the machine roasts the coffee, the app shows how the temperature inside the roaster matches the recipe. Roasts can just take 3 minutes or up to 10 minutes if you like. We want to build an open community of coffee enthusiasts, so that when you've created that beautiful cup of coffee, you can upload your recipe and share it with others. And equally, you can also download recipes that others have shared and recommend.
We've taken this idea a long way already. We've built a network of suppliers and developed an award-winning professional roaster. But now we want to go further and launch an affordable product which every coffee lover can use at home. So we need your help to begin our first production run of the IKAWA Home Roaster. If you want to be one of the first to roast your own coffee beans anywhere in the world, please back our campaign.
Hi everyone, I'm Benson, founder and CEO of Arist. Each type of coffee bean has their specific way of extracting the best flavor from it, depending on ground size, water temperature, and a lot more. However, today's coffee machine doesn't provide the level of flexibility to do so, and brewing it by hand is not precise and consistent enough. So we created Arist to brew the best flavor of coffee to you in the most specific, precise, and consistent way. All of this might sound complicated, but Arist has simplified everything into a simple machine and an easy-to-use smartphone apps. You can download all sorts of recipes, or even create your own one, like a professional. Now, with a tap of a button, you can brew coffee like the world's best barista does.
Now we can have complete control of our coffee tastes while learning of new ones at the same time and sharing with people all over the world at any time, any place. Arist is an intelligent coffee maker. It gives master baristas complete control over coffee, no matter where they are. From fine-tuning the grinder to knowing exactly when to pull the shot, making great coffee requires accuracy, consistency, and years of practice. Arist can adjust each element of the brewing process, from temperature and pressure to milk, foam, and syrup. Brewing professional coffee can never be easier than this. You can control Arist from your smartphone day and night. From customizing your coffee to brewing it with a simple push of a button. All can be done without interrupting what you are doing. Simply enjoy your favorite coffee with the most convenience. Your local barista may have a hard time spelling your name, but Arist remembers you. It offers you recommendations based on your tastes. It can introduce you to brews you've never heard of. It introduces you to recipes based on the coffee beans you have on hand. You can even program Arist to remember a specific cup and brew the same beverage every time you use that cup. With Arist, you can say goodbye to frustrating scenes like this forever. And this. We're rewriting the rules. This is the new normal. World-class brews on demand. And we're not the only ones who are excited. We already have several world-renowned baristas ready to offer their signature drinks on Arist.
Hi, I'm Vincent, a biotech engineer and a barista. I love experimenting with different kinds of coffee beans to create new coffees. Arist is actually very easy to use. It helps me fine-tune my recipes in a very accurate and systematic way. And once I found that flavor that I'm looking for, it lets me rebrew the same cup consistently every time. My favorite part about this machine is that it's very convenient. There's a mini cooler inside, so the milk lasts much longer. And when I'm done for the night, all I have to do is turn off the machine and it cleans itself. It's perfect for when I'm feeling extra lazy.
Hi, I'm Chris. As a professional barista and Q grader, it is very rare for me to like an all-in-one coffee machine. The reason is because this machine has very precise and accurate controls over water temperature, grind size, water flow, and pressure. I believe a lot of baristas will enjoy this machine.
We put every waking minute into the creation of Arist. Our team of baristas, designers, engineers, and operations experts are all coffee lovers. Now, after various attempts and trials, we now have a fully working prototype. We believe we found the answer for the world's craving for truly great coffee. We are based in San Francisco with our engineering team in Hong Kong Science Park, where we have received a ton of support from the Hong Kong government. We have experts on the board to make sure that we comply with all the safety requirements. Our manufacturing partners are ready to get to work. We even have safety experts overseeing the entire process to make sure Arist works perfectly.
No matter where you are in the world and how you like your coffee, please give us your support. We do not want to do this without you. If you still have any unanswered questions, please scroll down to your Kickstarter page. There are a lot of details in there, and I hope I can get your question answered. Thank you very much.
Making fresh coffee is as much an art as it is a science. And truly awesome coffee starts with two things: fresh beans and a great grinder. We're Get It Right, and we want to help you make amazing coffee.
We wanted to try and take the quality that you would get from those huge professional grinders and give it to you in a beautiful single package that you can have at home.
We've been able to take traditional coffee grinder components and bring it down to one simplified form.
We designed this grinder from the inside out. We started with massive conical burrs, and we found one of the best ceramics manufacturers in the world to make them for us. It features a stepless adjustment collar so you can fine-tune your grind with expert precision. The beans drop directly from the hopper to the catch cup, which minimizes heat buildup and protects delicate flavor profiles. Once you've found the perfect setting for your favorite brew, you can store it and activate it with a single touch.
One of the great key features about our grinder is its portability. With a charge up to 3 weeks, you can have your favorite brew anywhere you want.
You don't have to drink instant coffee on your next adventure. But here's where it gets really cool. This grinder has a brain. We've added sensors that will detect when the beans have gone bad. This enables the grinder to reorder beans directly from roasters so that you always have a fresh supply.
It's so different from your traditional grinders, but all those differences just make it kind of fun.
We've spent over a year developing this product, re-engineering grinders from the inside out. This grinder gets it right. It's smart, portable, and it will change the way you experience coffee every day.
At Kelvin, we love making coffee at home and the ritual that comes with it. But the roast of the beans, the most important factor in our coffee's flavor, has always been completely out of our control. We want to change that. This is Kelvin, a home coffee roaster that turns roasting into something you can do from your countertop. We used to accept that someone else roasted our coffee for us, with industrial machines a while ago. These pre-roasted beans cost us $15 to $20 a bag and start to get stale the instant you open them. We knew we could make coffee roasting simple enough to do at home, so we created the Kelvin Home Coffee Roaster. Kelvin lets you start with green beans straight from the source and roast them to your exact taste for 1/3 the price. To create Kelvin, we immersed ourselves in coffee culture to understand the details of the roasting process and tested every technology available to produce the simplest, most effective roaster with no complicated routines. All you need to do is set the roast time and let Kelvin do the rest. Kelvin uses hot air to evenly roast the beans. It heats up to the right degree, and it automatically cools down the beans after the roast has ended. Kelvin even filters out the chaff during the roasting process, making cleanup a cinch. To make sure you always have a supply of fresh beans, we also created an app that allows you to choose your beans from all over the world, with our suggestions for different roasts. That way, you can enjoy a range of flavors each time you roast. Kelvin can roast enough beans for a cup or an entire pot of coffee. We want everyone to be able to have control over the most important factor in their coffee's flavor. Our team of experts have dedicated their years of experience into making Kelvin beautiful, technically feasible, and easy to use. With your help, we can make home coffee roasting simple and let you discover a new side to coffee. Kelvin Roaster.